Right, Sag, Adrian here, and this is a general love reading for you for mid-December. All right, so we're going to have a full reading. We're going to go very much into details, and we're going to start right off by seeing what are some of the things that, some challenges that you might be facing at the moment, some blockages that you might be facing at the moment. And there's a card flying. Woohoo! A little bit of indecisiveness going on there with the lovers. All right, starting off there with a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of a choice. What is it that you want? What is it that you desire? What is it that you want to have? There might be going on some confusion going on here, Sagittarius, kind of maybe between the heart and maybe the mind and life situations and circumstances. Some of you may even feel that you don't really want to have love right now. Let's draw two more cards. Let's go a little bit more into detail for some of the challenges that you might have at the moment. Some of you may feel a little bit burnt in love, and so it's a little bit difficult to trust there. All right. So you have got the Eight of Wands, and you also have the Devil energy. So yeah, for some of you, you're busy getting over someone. You're busy getting over a connection. Could maybe be getting out of a bit of a toxic connection here for some of you. Maybe you've been bitten in love. Maybe you've been burned in love. I also see that for some of you, there might be some almost like some patterns within yourself that you needed to work through, that you are actively working through at the moment. So I see that for many of you, the goal there is to have that beautiful connection in love, but it's a little challenging at the moment because, there are obviously those things that needs to be overcome as well. And those things can be hard sometimes. So let's have a look and see what is happening for you at the moment. All right, current moment, current space where you are, you've got the Tower. So there is a space of challenges. But you know what? For me, the Tower is also, it is that sort of almost like life, sort of like letting you know you're coming out of the dark. You're coming out of the darkest parts of your life, because you know what I mean, especially when it comes to love, because it's all about emotions. Sometimes we feel hurt, we feel overwhelmed, we feel broken, we feel scarred inside. But I also see you coming out of that. I see that coming to an end for you. So the worst is literally behind you. All right. So for those of you that might have been concerned, maybe Sagittarius, know that the worst is actually behind you. All right. What a wonderful thing to know. Okay, so with the worst being behind you, look at that, the Magician. You have got the ability to create something brand new for yourself. You've got the ability to create something brand new in love. And so for some of you, the confusion is coming from the space where you kind of feel like you're still healing from this part, but in the other end, it's almost like, you feel yourself moving towards someone else or moving towards someone else, a new connection over there, a new beginning over there. Very nice things to look forward to over here. You know what? I feel that for some of you, you needed to maybe learn some lessons. In love, maybe some things that you needed to overcome within yourself first, so that this divine, beautiful connection that is really meant for you can come to your life and you can cherish it for what exactly it is. Look at the influence there from the past. You've got the Six of Earth, which is the Six of Pentacles. You wanted love, but you also wanted stability, and you also wanted to, this is, I feel that for many of you, you wanted that connection. It goes deeper than just sort of like a physical connection. You wanted something that was really sort of special in the heart, like that special diamond that you're searching for. And so your mindset changed, and then obviously life had to show you a couple of things that weren't working out there, that you had to still work out within your energy, so you could receive this beautiful connection that you wanted. Message from your guides, your guardians, your soul family. You've got the Ten of Air, which is the Ten of Swords, and they are saying to you, release. Don't hold on to the things that are holding you back. And I know that it's so difficult sometimes because, people say hurtful things, people do hurtful things, and it really, really hurts our heart. But you are being reminded here that, when we hold on to things, when we hold on to the pain, when we hold on to the betrayal or whatever it is, because many of you have gone through some real terrible crap over here, all right? But when you hold on to things, the reminder here from your soul family, from your divine family, is that you are simply holding yourself back from the love that you want and that you deserve and that is available for you right now. Okay, let's see what we've got here from your ancestral line. Not that one. Okay, temptation. All right, it's, there's nothing wrong with seeing something beautiful in this world. There's nothing wrong with seeing a beautiful person in this world. And I feel that for some of you there might be a connection here that maybe starts off as purely physical, maybe even from your side. Maybe you just want something physical, you don't want anything deep, but it's almost like love is coming through here without you even meaning for it, but it's beautiful. All right. So for those of you that maybe do a little bit of a sneaky and you just sort of like, just a friends with benefits, or whatever the case that may be, there's something here that comes in and seems like it might just be like a little flash in the pan type of thing. It actually turns out to become something really beautiful. And sometimes love, it creeps up on us like that. Let's see what is the potential outcome for this connection. The Empress. All right. Abundance. So I feel this new person that you are connecting with, this new person that's coming into your energy, Sagittarius, this is a person that really takes their time. And I feel that for you, in a sense, you actually kind of take your time as well. For some of you, you could be taking your time almost from a sense of frustration. I'm not going to let that happen to me again. Um, but it's perfectly fine because you're dealing with someone that actually wants to take the time in any case. Let's get an overall message for this reading for you before we begin to clarify. This is quite exciting. Let's see what we got. Okie dokie. And you've got the Three of Air. All right, the Three of Swords. So for overall message that you've got over here, Sagittarius, this is letting you know that you can go back to the way that you've done things before. You can go back, now obviously I'm not telling you what to do, but I feel that for some of you, there are those beautiful talks happening at the moment of, oh, baby, let's give it another chance, and I'm sorry, and I didn't mean that, and it's not going to happen again. That is going to bring you exactly where you are now again. But if you can be willing to take a chance on this new connection, it could be really, really beautiful, or very, very promising. So let's just quickly see for you with this very promising new connection. Let's clarify, and we're going to start by clarifying this Three of Air, this Three of Swords, this overall energy of your reading. And it starts off so amazing. You've got the Sun, you've got the Star, and you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Sun energy, Leo energy, Aquarius energy, logical energy, a give and take, beneficial on all levels. So not just emotionally beneficial, but also, beneficial in sort of like money and time. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love that. Let's look at the Tower energy because, as we said, there is a connection here that's coming to an end. There's a Temperance energy again. Let's see what do we have. So we've got Temperance energy over there. And then we also have the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Yep, your heart is opening. You are getting ready. And also, I feel that somebody else's heart is busy opening to you. All right. So, sorry, there might be a person here that has sort of been checking you out, Sagittarius, but they've been feeling a little bit uncertain as to whether they can just approach you or not, because they might not be sure where your mind is at this particular point in time. This could be somebody that you already know. I wouldn't necessarily say that you are on friendly terms. You could be, but there's a sense of knowing here and a sense of somebody who wants to take their time because, if they already have something beautiful with you, even if it's just a platonic friendship, could be more than that. They don't want to ruin that. All right, let's look at this direct influence that you got. Remember that Magician energy, and the first card that you came out there was the World, which once again confirms that cycles are coming to an end. Two of Wands and 10 of Wands. So options and choices. All right, so one space is ending, and the question is there again: do you go back to the past? Do you repeat things the way that you've done them before? Or are you going to release, sort of those emotions from the past that is holding you back? Because I do see that some of you are carrying some very strong and some very heavy emotions there from the past. Okay, let's look at that Six of Earth there in the recent past, the changing of mind, almost like a change of, how do I put this? Sort of like vision, for what it is that you wanted, a change of priorities. Some of you may have gone through a whole lot of stuff in life that wasn't so nice, and that in itself made you realize what it is that you actually want to do and where it is that you actually want to be. Because I see the change of mind in the recent past, realizing your own worth and your own value. And for those of you that have gone through challenging periods, sometimes challenging periods really serve that wonderful, wonderful benefit of showing us what we want. And sometimes it shows to us what we want by showing to us very clearly what it is that we do not want. All right. And you want to be mindful, because sometimes when we see what we don't want, we can sort of stay there and we almost like put foundations down there, when in fact it was more supposed to be like a passing through type of vibe. Okay, so let's see what we've got for that. We've got the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So your mind was pretty much made up. I do feel that for some of you, there was that, there was that space in the past where somebody maybe wanted to come back. They brought you some beautiful stories, and they may not have been lying. They may have been very honest with it, about the apologies, about the explanations, about the fact that they won't do it again. But I feel that you realize within yourself that you are worth more and that you've got more value, and you're not gonna sort of put yourself in a space where somebody might be almost kind of like playing Russian roulette with your worth and your value. Very good for you if that is you. Very, 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 very good. All right, so let's see there with the angelic ancestral influence that we got there with the 10 of air there at the top. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is so damn good. The 10 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. For those of you that are saying, why is nothing happening? For those of you that know exactly what I'm talking about, the challenges holding you back, many of you are still holding on to the past. And the reason why you're not experiencing this prosperity that is available to you, because some of you are holding on to the past. You want to have that apology. You want them to be sorry. And I even feel that for some of you, you're in that space where you almost want to put it in their face to show them how happy I am. Look at me, I'm so happy without you. But there is a way of often keeping yourself stuck in a pattern. Okay. And that is what that's being spoke. Just let it all go. Just let it all go. Okay. All right. Let's see. Right. So let's look at this message here from your ancestors, because for many of you, sorry, you are stepping into that dream that you always wanted for love, and you're not even realizing it. And that is normally the nicest sort of thing. It's sort of like, just crawls up on you. So you've got the 7 of Wands, you've got the Moon, and you've got the Fool. This is a new beginning with a new person. Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. I feel that for some of you, there is that thought inside, almost like, oh, it's never going to work out for me, I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to find a person. I'm going to be on my own. Maybe making some plans to, stay with others or whatever, because for some of you might be feeling a bit lonely. Well, I see wonderful things coming here for you, but remember, the condition is that you work within the self to let the past go, because you're only holding yourself back. All right. And then let's look at the potential outcome, which I love so much, because it's the Empress, and the Empress is all about abundance. Yay! Okay. The Magician, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Okay, new beginnings. I feel that for some of you, especially with this person that's coming towards you, this might be somebody, I feel that you're about to have that speech where somebody says to you, listen, you are not realizing your worth. You are not realizing your value. You don't see what I see when I look at you. And how beautiful is that when somebody actually says that to us and actually really means it to the terrorists? I mean, isn't that awesome? And if there is something that you would like to experience, if there is something that you are open to, then what I recommend is place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and say, I accept it for myself. I am open to that. Not sure how it's going to happen, how it's going to come about, but I am willing to let go of that which is holding me back so that I can experience this beautiful connection that is actually in the cards for me. All right. If that resonates with you, Sagittarius, I'd really appreciate you liking the video, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I do weekly videos, and also remember that if you hit that all button, you get to see when they are coming out. We are going to finish up for you with the message notes from the universe on love and connection. I love, 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 love this reading for you. What do we have? Prepare to be astounded. How amazing is that? I mean, put it over there. Yay! Isn't it gorgeous? Prepare to be astounded. Send them love. Wish them peace. See them happy. Everyone, always, and forever. And then a message from the universe for you, and prepare to be astounded. P.S. Oh man, you will ever become a big time manifester of love. All right. So I hope that helps, Sagittarius. I'll see you next week. From my heart, namaste, love and light.